Hello, this is Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the March Tarotscope for the sign of Aries. All right, Aries, I've shuffled the cards and I've laid them out for you. You've got weeks 1, 2, 3, 4. I picked 3 oracle cards for you, and we'll look at those at the end. That is from the Mystic Sisters Oracle card deck by Emily Balavet. We're using her for all of the oracle cards this month, so that's fun. We're trying to get to know that deck a little better. All right, so week 1, let's start out at the beginning of March. We have the Princess of Pentacles. So Aries, you are going to be talking to a younger person who is well aware of how to work and how to make money. They're a person who is probably on their way up in their organization, or they've taken a job or several jobs probably just to get the lay of the land and to understand how to work in an organization. This may be because your friend does this, or it may be that you come into contact with somebody that you really need to speak to in order to learn something from them. Very often, in this deck, the princesses are like pages. So this is not necessarily a female. Let me hold up the card for you. It's not necessarily a female, but it's somebody that is working their way up, is trying to learn the ropes, and has been around working and money for most of their life. And that's why they want to make money, because they've been around it and they're used to the finer things in life, or at least used to being comfortable. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So some kind of mistake has been made, or you've given up a choice, or you haven't been making the right choices, and you're in a stage of regret. You're not very happy with the way things are seeing this first week of April, and this may be why you need a friend who could kind of help you get back on a more normal path. Pentacles are not just money, they're also your body and your health and real estate. So it could be that you've made a mistake with real estate, or that you're suffering from some sort of ill health, or you've been just not taking care of yourself, and your friend is going to help you with that too. And all is not lost in the first week, Aries. We come with the Wheel of Fortune, and so things are going to be turning around for you very, very quickly. So I wouldn't worry about it too awfully much. The second week starts out with the High Priestess, and this most likely is you, Aries. This is you knowing the secrets, knowing what's involved, knowing the behind the scenes goings on, and you are not calling the shots yet, but you know what's going to be called. You know the secrets. Don't forget that. And because of that, you're going to be able to start making decisions about money. So it looks like there's a bit of money involved in this reading here, Aries. So I think you are concerned with your job or your work or your career, and you want to be able to make good choices. And that's why, as High Priestess, you need to know these secrets. So hang on to those secrets. I wouldn't blab them anytime soon. And I would just try to make good choices. Now the next card is also a 2. It's the Two of Wands. So you're equating these decisions that you're going to be making with your own image and how you're presenting yourself to the world. And you're feeling like, if you make the right choices, you could come out really looking like $1,000,000, and that's your goal, Aries. You always want to look like $1,000,000, and you always want to have respect, and not status so much as just respect in the world. The third week comes up to the Seven of Wands, and here we have you trying to defend your territory. So you're looking around and you're seeing that you could defend this territory. You could make a good deal, or get a good job, or get a promotion, or get a bonus of some kind if you can defend your position. So you're still kind of on the downside here. You still haven't quite come up to where you can really feel good about your financial or health situation, but I feel that you're still on your way to winning. The next card, Aries, is the Magician. So this is also you, and this is you getting the idea that with your secrets, you're going to be able to take this to the next level. Or you're learning skills and you're learning the trick of combining different resources or people or secrets. You're using whatever resources are at hand to create something that you want. And that may be a better career, a new career. It could be you looking at getting a different job or changing careers, but you're figuring out how to manipulate energies to get what you want, basically. And this heralds the end of an era. So the Death card means that something is definitely coming to an end. A chapter in your life is coming to an end, and something new can start out of it. And I do think it's actually a positive thing that this comes to an end, because I think it means the end of you feeling like you're making mistakes. So while it takes you a couple of weeks to really get up on board on this, I do think that's what's going on. You've got both the Wheel of Fortune here and the Death card. And I think the two of them are saying that I can't hold it that way. I got to hold it from the top. I think that the two of them together are saying that you're on the way up. It may be a little painful for this period to end in your life, but end it must. And as it ends, you are going to go up on the Wheel of Fortune, and things are going to feel much better for you. In the fourth week, Aries, we have the Temperance card, and that's saying slow down a little bit. Take things in moderation. Don't try to get everywhere at once. So don't try to do everything at once. Don't try to get all the money at once. Don't try to be too greedy. Just allow things to come in a natural flow, and allow yourself to work in a natural flow, and just try to be a little bit moderate about things. You'll feel much better, because you may, if you go too quickly, Aries, you may again get that 7 and feel like you've made a mistake, like you've made a blunder, like you didn't quite do things the right way. I think you can recover from this, I really do. And I think it really goes nicely along the lines of the first week, where you had the 7 of Cups, where you knew there was opportunities that you were missing, or that you were missing out on, or that you were ignoring. And it's just, there's so many dovetails in this. The 2s are here, the 7s are here, the Death and the Wheel of Fortune are here. And even the beginning and ending cards, you'll see they're very, very similar as well. So you just have a lot of nice echoes in this reading about what's really going on. You're learning something this month, Aries. You're learning some big lessons. And they may be lessons of this earthly plane. They may not be so much spiritual lessons, but you are learning. You're learning about yourself. You're understanding your motives and your drives. And this actually goes along quite well with the astrology of the month too. So if you haven't listened to my astrology videos, you probably should, because I think you could benefit from it, Aries. So you do feel like you've made some mistakes and like you have to recover from that, but then you do. And the final outcome is indeed a recovery. It's the 9 of Pentacles. It isn't the complete top of the mountain, but it's really comfortable. You're really feeling like you're well off, you're well to do, you're taken care of. You've got enough, I'm trying to get that in a better light there. You've gotten to the place where you can take care of yourself. You don't have to rely on anybody else, and you're very, very comfortable. So Aries, I think it's going to be a good month for you. I think there's a lot of highs and lows, and I think you have to be ready for the fact that something is indeed going to end, and it's going to end because you need it to end. That's that Pluto factor in there, so listen to those astrology videos. But there's a lot going on here. You're learning a lot. Let's look at the oracle cards. So the first oracle card says matcha. And I'm going to read each one of these once I show them to you. So here's matcha. Fabulous cards, right? I know. They're amazing cards. Persephone. She's amazing too. And then the last one is awakening. Okay, now let's read what these are about. So matcha is protection, defender of the home. Matcha is an Irish war goddess who is strongly linked to her land. She is one of the 3 sister goddesses who could take the form of crows or ravens. She would fly over battlefields, taking the souls of the deceased off to the other world in her black wings. Battle drums may be beating when you draw this card. You may feel something or someone valuable to you is under threat. And that's going along with this card. You may feel something or someone valuable to you is under threat, and you are compelled to defeat and offer protection. This card deals mainly with securing your family and your home, but it is also about personal psychic space. Take care to be measured in your response and not overly reactionary. Set your boundaries firmly around what is rightfully yours. Okay. And now let's go on to Persephone. Resilience, adjustments, faith. Persephone is the queen of the underworld, the guardian of the dead, and the daughter of the harvest god Demeter. One day when young Persephone was picking flowers, Hades, the lord of the underworld, saw her and became overwhelmed with desire. He abducted Persephone and brought her back to the underworld. He then offered her a pomegranate. Having eaten the fruit of the dead, she became bound to him forever. She would ever after rule over the underworld for 3 winter months of the year, and then return in the spring to be with Demeter. Persephone symbolizes the unconscious and hidden reality that is full of riches and promises. She reminds us of our resilience in the face of a challenge. Her message is to trust that you have the resources within you to make the most of any situation. If you allow yourself to access them. So Persephone and the magician go together. All right, and then we have awakening. The keywords are sprouting, new beginning, and dawning. The awakening goddess opens her eyes to a fresh world bursting with life. She sprouts from the earth and is thoroughly grounded. However, she has been dreaming for so long. She finds she has become entangled in roots. New beginnings and awakenings simultaneously offer exhilaration and recognition of the substantial struggles ahead. Drawing this card suggests that you have found yourself in such a state, but trust that the momentum of nature is on your side. The spring goddess encourages you to trust in your own innate abilities to make progress and have faith you will push through. And that goes with that card. So a very nice reading, Aries. I think, boy, a whole lifetime, huh? In a month. A lot of things that you have to learn. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please leave me some comments down below. Let me know that you Aries are out there watching this, and I will see you next time.